All right. Good afternoon, y'all. Yeah, it's 4:51 p.m. 4:51 p.m. is the day before Thanksgiving. And I'm gonna talk about this I'm gonna talk about this footage right here. No, this image. Um because Queen Sunkiss and I was talking about this the other day, and last night or early this morning, me and her was talking about this. Check out my last live stream I did. And Lana Love made this comment, right? Because I specifically was talking about this image, and I said that um she I said though that image itself is well, you know what? Let me repeat what Lana Love said. Shout out to her. She said this about 6 hours ago. I think you misunderstood what women are saying. Women are tired of talking, advocating for everyone who won't even vote and advocate for themselves. They will still vote. Now, shout out to Lana Love for saying that, right? And like I said, I sympathize the sentiments of African American women um not being being disengaged, if you will, from the public discourse. Well, I understand that and stuff, but and I would agree with the whole f around, you find out thing. Uh, I think that even though that what even though the attention is pure, and the intention is very um salient, but knowing how social media is, and knowing how this this anti black woman thing that's been going around, that's been a college industry for a very long time. I believe that the image is going to backfire, because I think though it's not going to take very long for people to realize um that America voted for the wrong person. It's not going to take very long, because I mean, with the tariffs, the making threats to tariffs against Canada and Mexico, when even if you have a housing shortage, right? And you're gonna put tariffs on a 25% tariff on Canada. Well, how are the houses gonna be built? If you go to any Lowe's, any Home Depot, places where like you buy your lumber, most of that, a bulk of it, comes from Canada. You know, it comes from the Yukon, the Yukon, right? And that whole "we don't care," um, in the long run, I believe is going to be um, it's going to be seen as um, it's going to be seen as a very um, and I'm talking. I'm and let me say this: I'm not the one making the statement. I'm not going to. I'm not the one making a statement, but I'm telling you what this will be perceived to be. So don't come on my channel talking about, oh, Big J is bashing black women. No, I'm talking about what what the tagline is going to be in 2 years. All right, or after the gubernatorial election in Virginia, because um, in Virginia, the governor election in Virginia is going to show whether the Democrats going to win the midterm election. Always have been, right? You know, whoever wins the governor or lieutenant governor of Virginia in 2025 will tell you who's going to win Congress in 2026. It's be a barometer, right? So I'm looking at it from a political scientist way, and this message right here, this with this image just showed, and how many women are saying we don't care. Um, I think though, you know, if there's a candidate, and I told this to Queen Son Kids last night. I said if there was a candidate that lost about who will lose an election about 500 votes or 1,000 votes, then black women will be blamed, and that's what I fear. What might happen, um, and then though, then the media is going to sound very um, the media is going to sound very manosphere-ish. Um, because I'm gonna say it right now. Look for it. It's going to come, right. Um, and yeah. So that's what I believe is going to happen. Um, and so forth. And no, I'm not trying to make a I'm not trying to make a anti-black woman video. I'm just talking about what it will be perceived after 2025, after 2026, how it will be perceived um, by the mass media, especially since that Elon Musk is seeking to buy MSNBC, and I'm gonna say this to the liberals. Y'all gotta start. This is one thing I can't stand about liberals, right? If y'all know that Elon Musk is trying to buy MSNBC because NBC is about to spin NSNBC off, they're about to sell it, either spin it off or sell it, right? So, do y'all really want Elon Musk to buy another news agency? Do y'all really want to see that, so he can spread his fascist, uh his South African, yo, yes, yeah, his apartheid attitudes? Do y'all want to see that? You know, y'all gotta understand. See, I'm not worried about Trump. I'm worried about Elon Musk. And if you ask me, because I think I did a video about 2 3 years ago why Elon Musk is a worse threat. It's a worse threat than Trump. He is a worse threat than Trump. See, Trump is not really is my concern. Is who Trump will allow to go rampant. And so that's what's going to happen. That's what I fear. So I know y'all going to say we don't care, all of that. Um, the scare tactics, all that. Hey, you know, using the term DEI, and DEI is nothing more than a catch-all phrase. Is used, that term is just a how can I say it? DEI is just a term, a euphemism, if you will, to it's a code word for black women. Every time I hear that word DEI, it's black women. That's all that is about. That's all that is. DEI is just a code word for black women. Because I looked at people. If y'all look at my community posts, I called out Tyrone Magnus, right? Yeah, I've been a supporter of Tyrone Magnus for a very long time, and then I'm ever since for the past year or so, I see his change in content, and then I also sub to Midnight Express. What's it called? Midnight Express channel. I watched their I watched their channel, and then they start using the phrase DEI, right? Why y'all using that term all of a sudden? And then though you see images of Tiffany Henyard and and um what's the lady in Georgia, Fannie Willis, and then they try to just oppose that onto, or they either just propose that or use those two black women and whatever controversies that they're in, and saying that's Kamala Harris. People are very slick in what they're doing, and that's why I said that's why I'm gonna make a video to Tyrone Magnus. I'm gonna tag him to it because I see what you're doing, man. Come on, I see it. Everybody can see what you're saying. Talking about DEI, and then you're showing the image of a black woman. You know, nobody. You trying to be subtle with it, but I know. You know, so anyway, so that's how I see it. Politically, um, I think the people going to is going to see that America has been um, it's going to see me take the next 2 to 4 years. America is going to be shown how stupid they are, and it's like what somebody said the other day, right? We don't you know we don't know anything about civics, right? Civics. You got a grown woman who pays taxes, who works a job. She told this man, or she asked this man, what is a tariff? What is a tariff? Wait a minute. You in your 40s and 50s and you don't know what a tariff is? And that's what that live stream I did last night about, because it seems that people don't understand, are not capable of understanding what is a tariff, what is actual economics. Because okay, the whole mass deportation, right? Mass deportation, and how much money and resources is going to concur by doing mass deportations. Now I know people going to say, "Well, Big J, well, uh, they're only getting after the bad people." Okay, that's fine. Yeah, okay, I understand that. But if you're having the governor of Texas talking about let's round everybody up, well, the governor of Texas can only have so much money, right? To have the National Guard, the Border Security, the Texas Rangers, to round up these people up, and how much resources is going to be evaded, going to be focused on that, when the focus should be on people who actually harm children, people who steal money, people who actually do harm to the community, actual violent crime. Um, Pulling away resources to worry about that, and when some of those people are not um, doing any harmful crimes, it's like people want a quick solution to a problem that's been 40 years in the making. You can't solve a problem quick. A problem that's been there a long time, quick like that. You have to use some, um, you know. Anyway, so um, yeah, it's going to cause a lot more problems. So that's why I said, listen, that's why I said that um um that's why I said that um you have to process these people in, in different way into American society. And I think though the thing to do, the first thing that should be done is close the border. All right, put the wall up. Right, just put the wall up, close the border. And we worry about those who are inside of here yet first. And my idea, right, is to locate these people and have them processed into a system to get them to be Americanized. Now, I would not make them into citizens, right? I would not make them to citizens. I would make them to American nationals. I'll make these people to American nationals, and have them um you know being further process. It's gonna be like a 5-step plan. If I was in control, it would be a 5-step process, to have them integrate into the larger community. Um, yeah, and stop all. The first thing I would do was just stop the influx coming in the border, and plus on top of that, stop the reason why they come up here. Um, by having create a policy where we don't change foreign policy, where we don't destroy the economics of Central and South America, and give them a reason to come up here in the first place. Um, so I think that's needs to be addressed too, because you can't just solve the border crisis by saying deportations alone. No, you have to solve the the foreign policy that made those people come up here in the first place. Um, that's what needs to happen. Whether that's in Central America or Ireland or anywhere else around the world. You know, I think that needs to happen. And the thing when it comes to education, you know, I think the Democrats. No, I don't think. I know. Forget about that word think. I know. The Democrats don't know how to run a campaign. They don't. Right? They don't know how to run a campaign. You got to use smash mouth politics. Right? You got to use smash mouth politics and so forth. You know. So yeah. And so yeah. But yeah. Um Yeah, so my opinion is that the message of this f around find out. I'm just like, listen. While I sympathize and empathize with the statement and image, I just think that um I just think in 2 years that that's going to backfire. And I really think though that's really seriously going to backfire on that. So, and it's going to cause another gender war, another black gender war, a worse gender war. Um, and something that we don't need. So that's what I believe. So yeah. Um, so yeah, let me take this down real quick. Right. Let me take this down. Um, hold on, give me a minute, y'all. Give me a minute. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, let me do this real quick and put the up here. So yeah, I'm back. So yeah, that's all I gotta say on that topic. I just think that but I also believe though, and I would think about doing a video. I think about doing a video, but um, that video that the vice president put out today and by the her running mate, that video looked bad. The video that Kamala Harris just put out today, it looked bad. I don't know how to describe it. Maybe it's all the pressure from the world released from somebody. Because I think though, if there's the weight of the world is on your shoulders and now she's feeling relief, because it seemed like she's drunk, almost. She been drinking on that video. I don't know. She feel very relieved of the responsibility that's been put on her shoulders. Um, but I do say this though, and people going to say, Big J, you know what you're talking about? Yeah, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm going to say this right now. She's going to be the governor of California. Um, Mark my words. Kamala Harris is going to be governor of California. I see it. I see it coming. It's going to come in 2026 because she might win California, and then if she ever if she's said what send what you want to send. Oh, you saw that today? Wait, hold on. I'll tell you what. I'll go ahead and play it. Hold on. Let me go over here and play it real quick. I'll play it for you. Hold on. I gotta find it first. I gotta find it first. Let me see. Let me see. I'm trying to find it. Let me try to find it because let me go into my history because I saw this early this morning and I was like, "What the hell was that?" Let me see. Oh, here it is. It's on her channel. So let me go ahead and put this up here. Let me try to. Yeah. She's going to get back in power. Let me try to. Where should? Oh, I can't stand. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, this is the video, right? This was released today, or I should say yesterday on the 26th. So, and this is Tim Waltz.
Good afternoon, everyone. To everyone who's on the call, I can't express my deep gratitude to you. Personally, of being on this ticket was the privilege of a lifetime to be with Vice President Harris. But as an American, to see you out there and to see.
Okay, well, let me go ahead and skip from what he's saying so we can go to where she's at. She comes in at the 3 minute and 32-second mark. So yeah, it's on her YouTube channel. So let's play it.
Thank you, Tim. Thank you. Back at you, brother. You are such an extraordinary leader, and we have become lifelines. I just, in front of everyone, I want to thank you, Tim. You lead with courage. You lead with heart. You see the people. You care about the people. You believe in uplifting the dignity to which all people are entitled, and you do it, and you have a sense of fun when you're doing it. But you are an extraordinary leader, and obviously the people of Minnesota are very, very lucky to have you there. But you are a national leader and a dear friend, and thank you. Noel, thank you for your work in Pennsylvania and all that you did for our campaign. And let me just say to everyone on this call, I am so grateful for you, and I'm so thankful to you. I'm thankful for your love of our country and your willingness to put the work into it. I'm thankful for the faith that you put in me and Governor Walz and our team. And I am thankful because I know your character is such that you're not going to get knocked down. And you're in this fight. And you're
Is it just me? Is just that it's just me, or she just been drinking? I don't know. It's just me, or y'all just am I the only one who thinking that she's um being a little, I don't know. Y'all. Let me just keep on and continue.
in it for all the right reasons. And I know that about you. It's why you're part of this call right now, and all the work that you did over those 107 days and even before. That's your nature. And the outcome of this election obviously is not what we wanted. It is not what we worked so hard for. But I am proud of the race we ran. And your role in this was critical. What we did in 107 days was unprecedented. Think about the coalition that we built, and we were so intentional about that. You would hear me talk about it all the time. Being a daughter of parents who are active in the civil rights movement, I know and believe that the best movements that are about progress in our country mean that it's leaders that we are dedicated to the coalition, to bringing people together that seemingly have nothing in common, but have everything in common. A coalition where we bring people together based on a deep love of our country and our understanding that the strength of our country will be a function of our willingness to put in the work. And that we will do that with a sense of joy, yes, with a sense of work ethic and understanding it's going to be hard, but it's good work. It's good work to be engaged in a collective fight for America's future. And it means so much to me and to Governor Walz that you knocked on doors, you called friends, you called in favors. You said, hey, I showed up at your softball game. Now I need you to show up at the campaign office. You put in the time. It was personal for you. And you gave all that you could to support our campaign. Because of your efforts, get this, we raised an historic $1.4 billion, almost $1.5 billion from grassroots supporters alone, the most in presidential campaign history. Nearly 8 million donors contributed an average donation of about $6 to fuel our people-powered campaign.
Okay, Queen. You said, um, if she is drunk, I'm here for it. I'm not here. I'm not here to make fun. I'm not. I'm gonna say this right now. I am not here to make fun. I'm not here um to dance on her political downfall or her downfall personally. It's just that it, it it seems like her handler's not telling her is not telling her to take you know, they're not telling her to take another reshot or something, another, another cut, because and yes, Pierre, you're right. She do seem heartbroken, and yes, it looks like that she is. So I don't know. It looks, for me, it sounds bad. That's what I'm saying. So we could continue.
And understand that the work that we did included the work that so many of you here did, which is to talk to first-time voters, many first-time voters, and to talk about how being involved can make a difference. And that remains true. And that's one of the pieces that I just want us to please take away, that our fight for freedom and for opportunity and for the promise of America, it included, for example, nearly almost 4 million first-time contributors to our campaign. Because the work you did of helping people know that they can be engaged and that they're not outside, that they're inside, that we're all in this together. And that work continues. The work must continue of reminding ourselves that we have an ability to stay engaged in a way that will make a difference. The work that you all did, it's going to have lasting effect. Again, I'll say, the election didn't turn out like we wanted it to. Certainly not as we planned for it to. But understand that the work we put into it was about empowering people. That's the spirit with the work we did. Our spirit and our work was about saying that it is a strength that we each have to lift people up, as opposed to beating people down. It is a strength that has lasting effect. All that work that you did that was about engaging with other people, engaging with perfect strangers and in their face seeing a neighbor, that has lasting effect. It reminds people that there are leaders like you who care and will bring us together. And in the darkest moments, people lose faith in that. Are there people out there that feel that way? And you reminded people that yes, there are. And there are a lot of us. And that strength cannot be taken from us. That is our strength. It cannot be taken from us. So listen, as I said the day after the election, I still strongly believe the light of America's promise will burn bright as long as we never give up and we keep fighting.
Um, this sounds bad, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but it's you can hear in the voice, right? That it's something else is going on for me though. I think something else is going on. It's something's not right. But anyway,
And the fight that fueled our campaign, a fight for freedom and opportunity, that did not end on November 5th. A fight for the dignity of all people, that did not end on November 5th. A fight for the future? A future in which all people receive the promise of America? No. A fight that is about a fight for the ideals of our nation, the ideals that reflect the promise of America, that fight's not over. So look, we still have a lot to fight for, okay? A future where every American can pursue their dreams, ambitions, and aspirations, where the women of America have the right to make decisions, body, not their government telling them what to do. Our fight for the rule of law, for freedom for all, for equal justice, for the sacred principle that every matter where they start, certain fundamental rights and freedoms that must be upheld. That's not over. That fight's still in us, and it burns strong.
Of course, Sugar Bomb, she lost. That's not what I'm talking about. I fully know she lost, Sugar Bomb. I'm talking about, you know what? I'm not going to dress you right now, Sugar Bomb. You know, I'm not going to dress you at this moment. I'm gonna leave you alone. Um, so I'm gaslighting that she's drunk. Okay, but I'm just saying like the she seems to be more different than the time she lost the first time. And Queen Sunkid said that this is a the keep hope alive speech. But Queen. No, I'm sorry. I'm not. I ain't Queen. I'm sorry. Wrong person. You know what, Sugar Bomb? Would you have a drink after an L? I don't drink like that. I don't drink like that. So I don't know. Yeah, she looked a little tipsy. Oh, and Soup Bone. I appreciate what you said a few minutes ago. That's all I'm going to tell you. I appreciate what you said a minute ago. And this is the problem right there, Soup Bone. That they need to hire me to be on a campaign. You know, they need to hire me because I know how to defeat Tariq Nasheed and Phil the Advice showing them or in Umar because I had this conversation with Aunt T on his channel. And I think it was Friday night. It was like Friday night or Saturday morning. I had this conversation with Aunt T, and we was talking about if you was a campaign manager on for Kamala Harris, how would you do it? Now he said um use the internet, and I agree. You see, if I was running the campaign, right, and I put it myself if I was running, right, I'd do a campaign ad trolling the hell out of these idiots online because I'm gonna say this right now. I believe Tyreek and these other people online that work for the Russians, right? They actually work for the. I believe they work for the Russians. So what I would do is I'll talk about education, and I'll take a plane ticket to Umar Johnson School. I do a campaign ad right there at the entrance of the school and put my arm, my elbow on the sign and saying, I care about education. Let's rebuild the Department of Education to prevent frauds. My name is BIGJXXX, and I approve this message. That's how I would cut the ad. I would go down to Umar's. I go to California. Go to Umar's museum. Do a campaign ad right there, cross the street. Right, right. Uh, Big J, you know Big J. Yeah, yeah. Listen, Sue Bone, you're right. This is if RBR was alive, right? RBR would say the same thing because I'm looking at the talking points. These talking points is saying it's like people reading from a script. Oh, she's Indian. She's not black. What does her being Indian and black have to do with the topic? It's the same old talking points. And then when you start watching 4 or 5 videos and you get inside the algorithm, now though you're seeing who's starting it. So even though RBR, Lord bless his soul, rest in peace, RBR. Even though he was crazy, he's right about this because he been saying this. You know, he been saying this. And you know what, Sue Bone? I hope she do sue. If you ask me, I hope she does sue. You know. So yeah, and Sue Bone, I appreciate what you said on that other channel. You know, because the truth matters. Anyway, let me go ahead and continue.
And I know this is an uncertain time. I'm clear-eyed about that. I know you're clear-eyed about it. And it feels heavy. And I just have to remind you, don't you ever let anybody take your power from you. You have the same power that you did before November 5th. And you have the same purpose that you did. And you have the same ability to age and inspire. So don't ever let anybody or any circumstance take your power from you. Look, this mission that we have, it takes hard work. But as you've heard me say many times, we like hard work. Hard work is good work. Hard work can be joyful work. And in doing our work, we will remain committed and intentional about building community, building coalitions, reminding people that we all have so much more in common that separates us. We will be armed with the faith and the fuel that tells us what is possible and then drives us to achieve it. So let's continue to organize and mobilize and stay.
Let me stop right there because I gotta sit there. Yeah, right there too, right? You see, the problem is with her, and the problem with is her. She needs somebody. She needs a hatchet man. All right. She needs somebody that does the dirty work for her, right? She needs somebody to be mean, cruel. She needs somebody that will, that will do things that she will leave unscathed. It's kind of like let me see who I can think of in history of a good political hatchet man. A good political hatchet man. I would say somebody like Karl Rove from George W. Bush, right? Karl Rove will be the main one saying all this nasty, diabolical, evil, maniacal bullshit, right? He be slandering people. he will be talking all that while George Bush will look clean. You know, that's what that's what I think though, right? That's what I think that needs to happen. James Carville, yeah. No, no, no. In fact, I tell you what, hire me, damn it. I know what to do. I know what to do to Umar and Boyce and all them. Hire me. I'll do it. I tell them to do a campaign ad and just roast these roast these on. See, I was talking to Joe Neckbone earlier this year around the time of the State of the Union. It was right after, I think it was the day of or the week of or the week after the State of the Union. He was talking about, he was so positive about the Biden State of the Union address and how though that was a rallying cry for Democrats to win in November. And I was telling Joe Neckbone, I said, no, um, running a campaign that is based upon a 1990s, 1980s campaign in 2024, that's not workable. It's not, because MSNBC, CNN, and even Fox, you're not going to win the campaign by appearing on them shows. You got to go online. You got to go to social media, and you got to and Donald Trump won by appealing to by the incel crowd on the Joe Rogans and the Anton Daniels of the world. You gotta you gotta fight the enemy where they're at. Tariq Nasheed said all that foolishness, and a lot of people believed it. Hold on. She said my night quill is kicking in. Yeah, that's what I believe that needs to occur. But hey, I might file in a resume. Mike, can y'all hear me? Okay. I hear my voice now. I don't know if y'all hear me, but I don't know why. I don't know why I pulled that. I was trying to pull something else. Actually, pull the mic. Right. If she let her hair, yeah. See. There is a way to. There is a way to do to go around that, right? Yes, and you're right, and you're right, Sue Bone. If she does that whole, if she does the, uh, like I said, she needs somebody who is a hatchet man, right? She needs a hatchet man to to go do the dirty work that that is seemingly unseemly for women to do. You know, she needs somebody who's a hatchet man who do the dirty work, the dirty jobs, who do the diabolical stuff. And that's why last week I put in my resume. Yes, I did it. I'm not lying. And yeah. So I'm gonna do any and everything, you know, what needs to happen. So yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna tell her just keep on running her campaign, but do this. Just appear on these podcasts, and if these guys go out get out of pocket, well, there will be an issue. What happened to them afterward? They will be blackballed or whatever the case may be. There will be some serious consequences if any disrespect heads her way. Well, Sue Bone. Sue Bone. I watched the election in Mexico, And what you're saying is that's kind of an unfair. It's kind of let me say it like this. That is kind of unfair because the Mexican election, it didn't matter who was going to win. It was going to be a woman president anyway, because all of the presidents, all of the candidates, because all of the candidates um were women. So it wouldn't matter who would have won in Mexico. It was going to be the first woman president of Mexico. So I could, that's kind of unfair, right? But I think though here in America, concerning her and concerning how these podcasts are, the masculinity podcast channels, I think though you need to be mean. I think you need to be cruel. I think though you need to start busting some heads in. And that's why I said, listen, hire me. I'm gonna tell you where the campaign at. You go to Tariq Nasheed's museum. When Tariq Nasheed said something that's sexist, and no, head at his, go to his to that Black History Museum. When Umar attacked her and her white husband, show up at that school talking about you want to save the Department of Education because you get scammers like Umar Johnson, and I'll put my hand on the damn sign showing the school sign of Umar School. That's how you fight. And the thing is, you might need some Texans to fight. See, and this is the reason why we need to bring back the Lyndon Johnson treatment. We need to bring back the Southern Texas style of politics. Now I know it's a big day, but you're in Texas. You're in a red state, no, I understand that. You got to fight where these people are at. You can't just sit there and just sit there and say, oh, make America great again. I'll get on TV and ask, okay, then when did America stop being great? I'll get on camera if JD, let's say it's 2028, and JD Vance gonna do that MAGA stuff. Well, I'm MAGA. Make America great again. We're gonna make America great again. Okay, and then I'm gonna sit there, and my thing is I'm gonna ask this question. Okay, when did America stop being great? Now the wrong argument, and I can't stand when people make this argument. Oh, when was America great? That's the wrong argument to make. The real argument should be is when did America stopped being great? Every time I ask conservatives that, you get 5, 6, 7 different answers. I remember that one time I was on Mo Duck's channel. I was saying in the chat room, I think that he was the guy from Oregon. I've got his name. He always does. He grows fruit or some garden and stuff. And he said 1913 was the last time America was great. I said, really? He said, yeah. America was great in 1913. So that's when we begin the conversation. So women didn't have the right to vote. That was great. Black people couldn't vote. That we was great then. It was great then when we didn't. When there was no such thing as international security, and international trade was not protected. I went on and on and on and on. This is how, and then I asked another conservative, when was America great? When did it stop being great? Well, it stopped being great when the 1960s. Wait, hold on. You mean because we had the Civil Rights Bill and all that? See, you gotta start asking these questions, and they will look foolish when they answer. That's how you engage. You ask the right question. You don't ask the question like, oh, when was it great? No, ask them, When did it stop being great? That's how you get at the enemy. What's up, Femi? Where's Femi at? Where's Femi at? I see Femi in the chat room here. Yeah, where is she at? I don't see her anymore. Oh, here she is. Here she is. What's going on, Femi? So, yeah. I heard that today. I heard that today. Trinidad T. Yeah. Um, yeah. I heard that on J Prince ex wife's channel. What's her name? Um, Flora. Yeah, I heard that on Flora. So, well, I mean, well yes, Kelly, because the tariffs on Canada, 25% tariffs on Canada, and people need to buy houses and building houses. That's gonna be bad for the housing community, for the housing market. If you put 25% tariffs on Canadian wood, Canadian trees, you doing well? Okay, then that's good. That's good. That's good. Um, yeah, people gonna be mad that you're over here, Femi. But yeah, I'm telling them motherfuckers, hire me. I run a campaign. It be so negative. I be so nasty and mean. Hire me. I know what to do. I listen. I got it in my head how I would do the campaign. It wouldn't be over the top mean, like, okay, like, oh yeah, this that and there. No. If somebody say something out of pocket, I show up at their place with the camera and shoot a campaign ad right then and there. I'm here to fix education. I'm here to have peace in the Middle East. I'm here to solve the crisis in housing. I show up at their houses. I show up, no, I mean, not at their houses. You know what I'm saying? I show up where they work at. Is what I'm saying. You let Umar Johnson talk about, well, Kamala and her white husband. I show up right up at his school with the camera, and I'll ask her, listen. I'm gonna ask her, listen. Just walk to this Umar Johnson sign. Put your elbow, put like your right arm on the sign, and talking about you need to save the Department of Education, and we need to get rid of frauds like Umar Johnson. No. Wouldn't even mention Umar Johnson's name. I just say we need to get rid of scammers who scamming our children's future. That's how I would cut it. That's how I would cut the campaign. Everybody, I cut it on YouTube and social media, so everybody said, "Ooh," and then Umar would sit there and react to it. Umar would sit there and react to it, and people when we look at Umar's school, like, wait a minute, you hadn't built the school yet, Umar. What happened to the school, Umar? That's how though you have to troll these people back. I'm telling you. And with Tyreek, I think me and Queen Son Kiss were talking about this the other day too with Auntie. I said, listen, if Tyreek does it, you know what I'll do? I'll tell Kamala or whoever the candidate is, hey, go up there in California, go across Tyreek Nasheed's museum and cut a campaign ad about about civil rights, how black men need to be black men fought for this country, show images of black soldiers, black men serving military, and then I talk about I'm going to fix education, I'm going to make sure though you free of crime, I'm going to make sure though you that, and that's how I cut the tape. And people and us, and you'll see Tariq Nasheed's museum in the background. People can look at that background and say, "Oh, what is that?" And people gonna go over to Tariq Nasheed's museum and see how fraudulent his museum is. That's how though you fight a campaign. You gotta troll these idiots back. Hire me. That's what I'm gonna tell y'all. Hire me. I know how to do a campaign. I go so negative with it. I'll be so negative with the campaign. Now it'll sound all sweet and innocent, but I'll troll the hell out of Umar and Tariq Nasheed. I'm just saying.
Stay engaged. And I thank you all. I thank you all. We are all in this together. All right? We are all in this together.
And I gotta say this right here, right? That is so. She can't be saying that because how she treated the Arab community in Wisconsin and in Michigan, and not calling out the entity, I'm call it the entity, out for their crimes in Gaza. She won't call them out. So you can't say we all into together when she, and then the whole what she did to the Christians that walked up in there, and then she showed up at the black church the next day, and no, you patronizing, so yeah, that's how I think, you know. Well, Pierre, here is the thing, Pierre. You got to, the way I see it, you got to pull out some of these people out from the darkness, and let the sun uh uh sting their putrid skin. You know, bring them out into the light so everybody can see it, because they are the downfall of this, right? Kelly Ray, they are part of. Okay, Kelly Ray said, Tariq, Umar, and Phil the Advised show aren't that. In the grand scheme of things, you might be right, but they're part of the online. They're part of that online culture of the disinfected men that they make money off the disinfected men of discontent, and they pumping out the propaganda out. Now, like I said, I'm gonna repeat this again. I am no fan of Kamala Harris, but they like to make things up. So they create a culture of black men, or men in general, because you had to add Joe Rogan, and you got to add the Lapeef, and you got to add in Anton Daniels and so forth. These podcast masculinity channels. I think that but even Donald Trump had thanked the manosphere. Even Donald Trump said something about the manosphere, and thanked them. So the bro vote and all that. And yeah, hire me as a campaign. I'll be as rootless as possible. I'll be telling people, no, don't run. Don't run. If Sean Hannity says something, you know what I would do? No, hold on. Hold on. I use Sean Hannity, right? Sean Hannity say something stupid, calling somebody a communist, right? I'll play an old Fox News footage from 2007 when Malik Muhammad exposed Sean Hannity for being a friend with Hal Turner, who was the leader of the neo-Nazis in New Jersey. I'll use it as a campaign ad for return to the fairness doctrine, for media reform. If Joe Pags says something stupid, I'll bring a campaign ad like, okay, here is an image of Joe Pags, and I'm gonna use the attorney general who is corrupt. If the governor of Texas says something out of pocket, I'll sit there and put out a campaign ad saying, hey, listen, isn't the governor of Texas supposed to be with the governor of Texas moving illegals from the Texas border to Chicago? Isn't that a form of kidnapping? I'll bring all that. Listen, you got to be dirty. You got to go deep down and be dirty, and that makes people ask, wait a minute, is this true? Is this true? I mean, asking people. So it'll make the American people ask, wait a minute, hold on. Is this true? How can you say this person is a communist when you hang around with a neo-Nazi? How can you be for this when, you know, that's how though I would sit there and do a campaign ad. I do a whole series of campaign ads. It'd be in your face. It'd be, it's gonna be trolling. And then though I would have her use her YouTube channel, or I ain't talking about just her, but I'm using her as a placeholder of whoever is the 2028 candidate. I would say, hey, I would use her to say, hey, listen, Joe Rogan is on YouTube right now. Types up in his chat room. Now I'm borrowing this from Aunt T, because Aunt T, that was a great idea from Aunt T. Shout out to Aunt T, because we were talking about this too. If any of use social media and build up a case, because the battle of the next election will not be on this traditional media. It's going to be in social media. That's what I think that needs to happen. So yeah. Hey, damn, it's almost 6 o'clock. It's 5:50. Oh, it's 5:59 right now. 1 minute to 6. Yeah, if y'all want to check the video out, it's on her YouTube channel. It's called Grassroots Call with Tim Waltz and Kamala Harris. Full remarks. And yeah, people in here, they're roasting her right now. So, but yeah, that's all I'm going to say on it. That's how I would run the campaign, but that's how I would do it, So yeah. Now let me address something that's on my mind. You know what? I'm not gonna do it. No, I ain't gonna do it. There about 3 things I really want to address, but I'm gonna leave that alone. I ain't gonna do that on this live stream. So hold on. She said I had the worst of the worst campaign ads showed up at my house. They spent on a bag on paper alone. Hmm. Yeah, they need to start hiring some. Listen, they need to hire guys who are in the blue collar realm, people who's not from these Ivy League schools, because they're out of touch. You know, you need a policy person who's from the blue collar area. You need somebody. You need an advertiser, a market. No, you need somebody who's marketing, policy, and strategy. You need those three people coming from the blue collar. You need those who come from the blue collar sectors. Because some of us know how to fight. All right. Um, some of us who know how to get down and dirty, and do it with a smile. What's going on? Love, wisdom. Going with you. But yeah. Um. Anyway, Soup Bone. I'm gonna say this again to Soup Bone. Thank you, Soup Bone, for saying what was needed to be said over there. I got to tell you again, because I saw you comment over there. But yeah, but um yeah. So I'm gonna push for this idea for content creators to have a union. I'm on that tip now. I don't know if Queen Sunkist here. If Queen, I'm gonna ask Queen Sunkist if she's here. If she must have dozed off, went to sleep, huh? Roasting her. Hold on, what you talking about? No, I'm talking the people who was in the chat room, was in the comment section of that video. They was roasting her in the in her comment section. If you go in the comment section of Kamala Harris's video, they're roasting her up in there. So yeah, it's kind of bad over there. And who is this? They are stray cats, whatever that is. Whoever that is. Now, now, Queen, I'm gonna ask you this question. I should have asked you this morning. Do you think, because you make money on YouTube, right? Oh, hold on. They just want to sabotage her for 2020. Listen, Sue Bone. I think though she will be governor. I think though. I think after the I think though you need to. I think though her best course is run for governor of California, and use that as a vehicle to come back for 2028. Because I think though that's her only logical. Because I feel that she got cheated, or sabotage, I should say. I felt that she was sabotaged from the very beginning, right? I think the sabotage came from 2023, right? When Biden said he was running for a second term, and he said she's my running mate. I think that Biden's own hubris, because he promised everybody he was going to serve only one term. Yeah. Oh, okay. Um, Queen said, oh, hold on. Let me show the chat real quick. Let me go back. Let me show back the chat real quick. Um, yeah, but I made more than when I was monetized. Do you think, Queen, since I'm coming around since you see YouTube as a job, right? You see, making content as a job, right? Because you was monetized and all that. Do you think that content creators should be unionized? Because I'm starting to think that needs to happen. I'm starting to think YouTubers, content creators need to start being unionized, and and I think there needs to be some protections because, like what Waterhead said, we get people like Brian Triple X who slander people. So I think that if we get somebody, if content creators are unionized, it will prevent people from spreading slander like Brian Triple X. You know, now I'm starting to think though there needs to be a campaign, especially if especially if when Elon Musk is taking over Twitter and he's about to take over NSNBC. I think people need to lock up and join a content creator union, create unionize content creators. Right, right, right. I think the content creators should be unionized now. It will stop a whole lot of this foolishness, like what Brian Triple X is doing to other people, spreading rumors and lies and gossip and creating beefs, stuff like that. It will stop all that because you messed up other people's money. Yeah, but we are independent contract, so I don't know how well a union would work. And you're right. You're right. You're right, Waterhead. You're right. You know what? I'm gonna keep that up. I'm gonna keep that up. I'm gonna keep that up for you. But yeah, how would a union would work for content creators? You know what? Y'all don't even have to do a union. Right, 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 Waterhead. Even the Nini said that. Even the Nini said that. And the Nini is right. But like I said yesterday, I said this last night. Reg needs to shut Brian ass up. He really needs to shut Brian ass up because it already happened with Mahogany. He was starting that shit with Mahogany. He needs to shut Brian ass up. But anyway, if he won't shut him up, I'll shut him up for him. Now, so yeah, but anyway, because I can't stand an old man, just an old ass man going around just saying damn thing. So, and if you got a problem with what I say, because I know y'all watching, because there's 9 people just joined in, right? And y'all's watching my channel, right? So hard. Yeah, 1099 isn't a tax paying job, BJ. Yeah. I know. I'm trying to think of something that would protect people who are monetized. You know, people who are monetized and make YouTube channels and videos and monetize. Um, that's what maybe a co-op. Maybe a co-op will work better than a union. You know, maybe a co-op You know, create a co-op of content creators. Um, there's certain agreements, there's certain rules and regulations of monetization. They reach agreement with the um with Google and YouTube and the like. Um, yeah, hold on. Have you checked out Daniela Moody? No, I haven't. I heard that name before, but I'm not familiar with her. I'm not familiar. I heard the name before. I'm not really familiar. I might have checked that out. There is a freedom of associates. Okay. Well then he's going to bear the responsibility. Sooner or later, trying to put somebody on trial. Oh, I'm gonna put Big J on trial and do what? Me, I'm gonna hand out judgment. That's what I'm gonna hand out. In the sentencing phrase. Anyway, the link is right here. Yeah, the link is right here if y'all want to join in. And I'm trying to um, I'm trying to think any other idea for protecting monetized channels. What other type of mechanisms that would what type of mechanisms or associations that would help out content creators, those who are monetized. Are you still at work? Yeah, it's 6 over here, Pierre. Yeah, it's 6 o'clock over here. So yeah, it's already dark over here. So so I don't know. I'm gonna be here for Thanksgiving because I'm gonna have to drive. Um, Going out of town for Thanksgiving, I guess. Hold on. Have you ever heard of Norris Protocol? No, I have not. Inform me. Turtle Bitcoin. Whoever you are, inform me, please. Yeah. I'm gonna look that up too. Hold on. Let me look that up. Damn, Dan Rat. Hold on. Wait, who had died? Hold on. Oh, Dan Rather's wife. Damn. Rest in peace. Let's see. Let me look that up. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I'm going to go there yet, Pure. But if you don't see me, then later at night, I'm probably am gone. So, I'm from Pro Protocol. Oh, okay. Nostrum is a. Let me look this up then. Look this up. Okay. Notes and stuff transmitted by relays. It's an open protocol for decentralized messaging, message transmission with the intention to able to resist internet censorship while maintaining session integrity. The protocol archives decentralization through users publishing content via cryptographic uh, cryptographic key pairs to various relays. A social a excuse me a die oh my god a WebSocket server that produces a activity screen of received content from users that subscribe to it. This allows the network to verify users and archive account probability on Norsos or North Street, and as users that. Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to check that out. Yeah, I'm going to check that out because I am on a Blue Sky. Yeah, I am on Blue Sky. So yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'll go. I'll go. Jack Dorsey invests a lot of money into this open source streaming and media platform. You know what though? I'm gonna go ahead and try this out. I'm gonna try that out then. Turtle Bitcoin. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do some research on that. Yeah, I'm gonna do some research on that. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I'll do that. So anyway, yeah, this gonna last like an hour and a half, I guess, and I got to check on somebody anyway. So yeah, there's somebody I got to check on. So I'm gonna see if they're doing all right. You know, because they've been cooking all day, and I've been in and out. You know, checking on them. So anyway, thank y'all for being on. Soup Bone, I appreciate you, Soup Bone. I really do. I really do appreciate what you're doing, Soup Bone. So anyway, I'm gonna get off of here, and I'll see y'all next time. Yeah, I will. Yeah. That's one thing I want to do. I really don't want to drive to Austin. I really don't. I don't want to drive to Austin, man. Oh my God, it was all right. No, she already has a ride. She already has a ride. The thing is though, up here is that I might show up there that morning, but I'm heading back because I have to go to work, unfortunately. So she's gonna be left up over there. No, somebody else is taking her, pure. Somebody else taking her. So it won't be me. That person is on their way to get her. So me, I gotta go to work. Go to work. So unfortunately, so I'm gonna show up, eat, and drive those and drive back home. So yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna travel alone. I really don't want to take my. You know what? I'm gonna leave that alone. It's anyway. Anyway. Sorry about the other night, Kev. Looked like Screen Yards kick you out or something like that. Yeah, yeah. I work nights. Yeah. I work nights. So yeah. So I see Morik Delk. What's going on, Morik? So anyway, um, anyway, I'll see y'all next time. I might be live later